I'm trying to do Drawtober. Planning too far ahead is what leads me as a failure. I drew like 6 bunnies. Only 3 of them made the cut. It's 10:30 and I'm about to get started. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow because it's like 5. Whatever that thing is. Beautiful. When I'm trying to start a new video, it's currently 5:24 a.m. October 2nd. I was supposed to start this video yesterday. I'm trying to do Drawtober. You don't really need to be a illustrator to do this. I know that a lot of people do Drawtober prompts with like different mediums. Some people make like animation, just whatever your main medium is or whatever medium you want to use, up to you. The goal is to create something every day of the month of October. So that's kind of what we're trying to do. I haven't actually been able to draw as much, especially this year. The more markets, the more events that I do, I feel like I've been drawing less and less. I've never finished Drawtober, but I'm gonna do it. Last year I failed really miserably. I know that some artists do this because, you know, there's like a lot on their schedule or, you know, they just like to plan ahead. But for me, planning too far ahead is what leads me as a failure. I tend to be such a perfectionist. I'll just be thinking about it. Like I'll be like, oh, for the first day I want to do this. The second day I want to do something like this. Just gets my like head just in a jumbled mess. I'm trying to not even look at the prompt list. Like I'm trying to only look at the prompt list the day that I do it. So there's quite a few artists that make prompts. Of course, you can totally make your own prompts or like just draw whatever. Just decide like every day you're just gonna draw something. It doesn't really matter what it is. I prefer like a prompt that's like not exactly that straightforward. Another thing that I'm trying to do this year is because sometimes there are days where I'm not like 100% feeling the prompt given by a single artist. So instead of kind of limiting myself to one artist's prompts, I kind of just scavenge around on that day for something else. So it doesn't really have to be by the same artist. So I'm just kind of like jumping around, I think. I am also prepping for an event as well. Don't really know how the two is gonna be able to merge because honestly, Drawtober, it takes me like the whole day sometimes to finish it, so I don't really know how I'm gonna finish, but I'm not gonna sweat it too much. Because I knew that Drawtober is coming up, I just went ahead and practiced setting up already, just because it takes me days to just figure out setups. And then by the end of this month, I also need to make 2 sticker sheet designs. So I'm thinking that I could totally just make one of the days to draw a sticker sheet and to kind of like fall in line with one of the prompts. That is Drawtober this year. Hopefully I can do it. Hopefully, I think I'm feeling pretty confident. Today's prompt, I didn't even follow anyone's. I just made my own, especially because it's like the first prompt. I feel like I just need some time to like warm up, so I just did whatever just came to my head. I did a study of the house that shows up in The Cat Returns. This is like a childhood movie that I used to watch over and over as a kid. I just looked at the illustration of the house and I did a little study, and then I added like little things to kind of like make it more interesting. The simple house study was just not as interesting to post. I know that I shouldn't be a perfectionist like this, but I try to make it interesting and I had fun with it, so this is okay. So this is for day 1. You can see the watermark in the middle. and I'm really happy about it. I kind of got ahead of myself and I started drawing prompt number 2. I did this because I was bored and I couldn't go to sleep. The prompt for day 2, I think it was Packet from one artist and then from another artist. It was S tier. I think those were the only 2 prompts that I'm combining for day 2. So we have this on one side and this on the other side. Getting sleepy, so I will do the rest tomorrow. I may or may not have forgot that I'm filming. Okay, day 2. We finished day 2. But yeah, this is what it turned out to be. I made a back as well, which I really like. This is the back. I am now done with day 2 and it is currently 12 a.m. Just posted this like an hour ago and it's time to move on to day 3. I am quite tired after drawing this. It's day 2 and I'm already tired, but it's okay. On to day 3. I finished day 3. This is day 3's prompt. So it's a new sticker sheet design. Have like these tomatoes. And I kind of wanted to go for like encapsulated objects, like trapped in ice, frozen in a plastic bag kind of vibe. See, I did not follow any prompts. I was making a drawing that was related to fashion, but honestly I did not finish it and I was like not really feeling it. It's gonna be like another one of those deco sticker designs. Recently I've been really into decoing. This is really bright. I've been really into decoing my photo cards. Wanted to make a sticker sheet that I could use too. I would think that the smaller ones would be my favorite, but I actually prefer using the ribbons one. It provides like a good base to put the smaller ones on top. Wanted to make something that was sort of similar to that size, or medium size deco sticker sheets. So I got that done. For tomorrow's prompt, I think I'm honestly not gonna follow the prompts again, even though it's only been like 3 days. It's been really overwhelming, so I think I'm gonna try to tone it down a bit tomorrow. Today's prompt I really struggled with for like all night last night, practically all day today, until I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make a sticker sheet design. So for tomorrow, I'm gonna do a really easy prompt. I'm gonna design some nails. I used to paint my nails like all the time. I really want to get back into designing them. So that's my prompt that I'm giving myself tomorrow, which is design my nails. The fact that it's only been 3 days and I'm struggling this hard is like kind of crazy, but I'll see you tomorrow. It's currently 6 a.m. I just finished it up and I forgot to show you. So I designed my nails like I said I would do. Realized that today I have things to do, so just was like, you know what, I'll just try to finish it today, which I did, and I'm quite happy with how they turned out. So this is my nail design. Which one is my favorite? I think I like these two. Obviously these are not actual physical nails, but I feel like they're doable in real life. So that is technically day 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was just kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Never mind. That's day 4. And tomorrow's prompt, since I worked with so many of my own prompts, I feel like I should try to work on something that's actually on there. Okay, day 5 is demon. Should be pretty easy. Redraw old work. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna work with a demon or do a comic. So tomorrow's prompt is demon. I will try to be at least one day ahead just in case I fall back a day or I really need a day to just like not think about drawing or something. I like being ahead, so hopefully I'll be able to do that tomorrow. Drawtober becomes really difficult when you have a lot of things to do. Hopefully I will stay on track and on time. I'm about to start drawing today's drawing. It's 10:30 and I'm about to get started. It's a little late in the day, but I had other things to do. I think for this one, I'm also just gonna follow my own prompts. I feel more comfortable doing my own prompts right now. Maybe it's because I'm like too tired to kind of think outside the box or something. So I did day 5 and day 6 yesterday. Honestly, getting pretty tired of drawing. I think I've said this since like day 1, honestly. I drew some bunnies. I think I was showing my process a little bit yesterday. Basically, I drew like 6 bunnies, like 6 of these. Only 3 of them made the cut because I did not have the time or energy to finish it, but this is what day 5 looks like. So we have 2 sweater bunnies and then 1 magical girl bunny. So I wanted to play around with like textures for this one. I wanted to play around a little bit more, but honestly I'm getting like so tired that I could really only do 3 of these. But here we have the plaid-ish patterns, and then with this one you can barely see it, but the sleeves here, they have a little bit of like ribbing on the sleeves, and then we're playing with gradients as well. You see this like blue, thin blue line up here, and then it fades into this yellow. And finally for this, for the magical girl kind of design, I played with fishnet tights kind of texture. And then for day 6, we're playing with this design. This is like a little pattern that I quickly drew up. Technically, this original drawing has been sitting in my files. I just never really got around to actually coloring it, so I took the opportunity to actually give it some colors, and I really like how it turned out, especially the little like whatever that thing is and the cherries. I really like how like dark the cherries look, and I really like how the gradients are working with the lollipop and these little circles here. You have yellow to salmon, pink, and then over here we have like a blue to like hot pink, which I'm very into. So yeah, so those are the next 2 drawings. I know that they are rather simple, but I'm at my limit. Anyways, wonder if I can play around with day 7's drawing, hopefully get that finished by the end of tonight. I would like to be at least a few days early because I have one event this month, so I'm hoping I can be at least like a few days ahead, but right now I'm only like 1 day ahead. I think for day 7's prompt that I'm gonna work on right now, one of the prompts is collage, and I'm thinking that maybe I could take a break from actually drawing and make like a collage or something. Obviously the first few days I was like way more motivated than I am right now to make something. It hasn't even been the full week. It's only been 6 drawings so far, which is really not that many. It feels like I've been drawing for like a month. But anyways, and then other than that, I'm not sure if I showed you my t-shirt design yet. My t-shirt design is currently on its way to me. Wait, no, it's not. It's currently like being printed, and it looks like, yeah. That's another drawing that I recently finished. What are we working on for drawing number 7? I am really not sure. I currently have 5 drawing prompts that I'm looking at, just so that I have a variety I can choose from, just in case I'm not really vibing with the first one. I know that I said that I wanted to do Magtober, but my brain is just so fried that now I'm like, please give me one word prompt right now with my brain power. The little creative energy that I have left in me right now, I cannot possibly make something that I'll be like super happy with. Like, I'd rather save that for when I'm like itching to draw. So right now I just want like low-key prompts. So anyways, so for day 7 we have what's inside, and then for Tober tie we have collage, and then we have traffic lines. What are traffic lines? Actually, I feel like I could do something with traffic lines. Okay, I think traffic lines is pretty fun, so I think I'm gonna work on that. I'm not sure how it'll go, but I have an idea. So I'm gonna work on that today. I'm done. I did a little road study. And I thought that it would be cute. This is what we are working with. This I think it's cute. It's a little study. Decided to add a little house. I think it's kind of random, but my art is random. I am done for day 7. I feel like I finally kind of got in the zone, the creative realm in my head, so that is pretty cool. I want to quickly see what day 8 is looking like. It is currently 1:02. Pretty good pace. What I can say about Drawtober so far is when in doubt, do some studies. I definitely do recommend. Day 8, we have choices. First, we have squash, hybrid, cat, journal entry, and then a hybrid is like a mix of some stuff, right? I feel like that might be fun. I'm so tired of drawing, so I'm gonna do a collage because that's one of the prompts, the Tabe Tai prompts. Sober Tai, thank you for saving me. It's finally time for me to use stickers that I haven't been able to use, like this one and this one. Alright, and I'm hoping that I can put this into one of these folders. It's like one giant photo card. Start. In the middle. That's so cute. Wow. And that, you can see the reflect. Yeah, collages are fun. It's like a big giant like photo card deco session. Okay, and now to day 10. Because I've done day 8, I think I'm switching day 7, day 9. Day 10, here we go. As per usual, it is very late or early in the morning. It is 5:18. I went ahead and did another few pieces today. I made like a t-shirt design, so technically this is actually from that. So I already had this illustration, but I, you know, made the background and made it a little interesting. It's kind of like my cheat. I kind of wanted it to be like my quote-unquote rest day. So my brain is very fried right now. So honestly, I don't remember what day this is for, but I did the Tober ties prompt, which was draw on a photograph. So I did this piece. And I'm really proud of it. It came out so cool. Oh. Not sure if you can see it, but I have my logo actually inside there. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I thought that was like a really cool touch to it. Those are the 2 pieces of the day. Well, I'm finding out that I could do a lot more drawing in a short amount of time than I thought I could. This is like the most productive I've ever felt. I have been really liking the pieces too. See, the bad thing is that I'm like a little rushed, but I think that sometimes I get too nitpicky with all the details that go into a piece that I just like take way too long, and it just like sucks up all my energy, and then I just like don't want to go on to the next piece because I'm already so burnt out of the current piece because I kind of overworked it. I feel like a lot of the pieces that I'm currently doing, I'm not doing that, obviously because I don't have the time to overwork it. So in a way, it's kind of a good thing. The last thing that I'm working on is this silly, technically this is a what's inside, which is one of the past prompts that I already skipped, but oh well. So yeah, this is going to be the start of another post, but I think I'm gonna save that for tomorrow because it's like 5. So as of right now, scheduled a post for my 7th post to go up. I don't actually remember what I did for day 7. It's the collage that I did today. It doesn't want to focus, but the collage piece that I did today, that is going up at 5 p.m. And this is kind of crazy. I have like 4 posts that are scheduled. This has never happened before. And then the next day, day 8, is gonna be the monotone, only black and white piece that I did for my t-shirt design. Technically that's like the break day. Then for day 9, I have done the draw on a photograph prompt, which is the one that I showed you. Honestly, I think that's one of my favorite ones that I've done so far. Then the day 10 piece is also actually one of my favorites, but technically it's like a study with a glowing house. I decided to make that day 10 instead of tomorrow. So yeah, one post gonna go out tomorrow. Still 3 days ahead. Hopefully gonna get this current one done with the 3 couple bunnies, and hopefully another extra piece tomorrow. My brain does feel really fried, but kind of in a good way. I'm so surprised that I could get all this done. Don't think I can do this every month. I thought they would be fun if I could just like challenge myself and make my own prompts for the following months too, but obviously there's a reason why it's like a one time in a year thing. Sometimes it's the spooky vibes that's like in the air, kind of propel a lot of artists like myself to do this kind of thing. I'm kind of having fun with this, so that's like another good thing. We'll see how that holds up for next week. Anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep now, and I will see you again tomorrow for another day of drawing. Hi, editing Senna here. It's January 26th. This is very much past due because this is October footage, but it's okay. I'm getting it done because the video is just gonna be way too long. I need to cut it into several pieces. I really thought that I could fit all 30 days of me like vlogging all 30 days to one video. It's currently at like 2 hours, so definitely need to cut it down into smaller parts. I will be ending the video here. And the next part will be uploaded like sometime next week. I hope you enjoyed watching the videos, watching my process of Drawtober for this year. I struggle this whole Drawtober, honestly. Each week is difficult in its own way. This first week was definitely difficult because I just don't have the confidence to post it unless it just looks perfect to me, or as close as I can get it. So because of this, posting every day, the concept itself was very like intimidating for me, and I think the first week is really just me getting over that. I'm realizing now how important those more exercise-like entries are to completing Drawtober, because at least for me, I cannot be producing like an A+, like, oh my god, I like this so much, I really popped off kind of piece every single day. And because I get so pressured that I cannot do that every day, it just becomes more and more stressing as the days progress. So having prompts that will allow you to kind of take like a breather, take a break from those stresses, like the night road study that I did, and then the collage piece that I made. I think pieces like that, they help you learn to enjoy the process and worrying about the product. Accepting that not every single post will be perfect, I think is something that I needed to learn. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know which entry was your favorite out of all the entries that I've shown so far. I think I've shown let's see, about like 10 entries. Let me know your top entry, and I will see you next week when I post the part 2. Bye. I also really like this guy, so that I can kind of give my mind, my brain some resting. Just kidding. I'm never out of ideas. Dude just taking a nap on a picnic blanket. Did not draw a single thing yesterday, so it kind of looks like this. I don't think it's possible. Unless it is. See you tomorrow.